I don't think that there's ever been a better time to invest in your private education. I don't think there's ever been a better time to, watch that YouTube video to learn how to do that thing that you've been wanting to do for so long. I don't think, as the system resets, I don't think there's a better time for us to reset. As far as what are you doing with your life? What are you doing for a living? Now, some of us still got jobs. We still get to go to work. There are essential businesses, stuff like that. Keep your job, fam. Keep your job. Unless you don't want to keep your job. Then don't keep your job. But some of y'all, a lot of us, let me just be real, a lot of us, this might be it, man. Every state that's locking down and, so blah, 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 you're not going to be evicted from your home. They can't evict you. I suggest that you pay your rent if you can, so it doesn't come to where, starting on, June, whatever it is, we can start moving for eviction for people who are behind. You don't want to get behind. You really don't. If you can help it, fine. And there's going to be, help from the government, but it's only going to be a couple G's. The government ain't going to save us. Some of us don't need to be saved. Some of us do. But those of us who do, we need to save ourselves. And bottom line, maybe that means that you got to let go of your crib or your apartment. Or maybe that means you got to move some family members into your stuff to augment costs, to get, to pay less. You're going to have to figure it out. Our lifestyle, our quality of life, most of us don't know it yet, but things will never be the same. And if there ever resemble similarities, it more than likely will not be in our lifetime. This has been coming for a long time. That's why most people have been screaming for a market crash. This has been coming for a long time. And in my opinion, it's not good, but it could be a lot worse. It could be absolutely a lot worse. I'd rather it be a virus than, some military escalation, because the escalation was going on with Iran. They were bombing back and forth between Iran and U.S. bases and allies in Iraq. It was already starting to escalate. And I'm not with the war. I'm not with the death. I'm not with the fighting. I come from the hood, and I guess I got enough of that or something. But this was coming regardless, and that's the main thing I want to tell people. Is this the reset? I do believe this is the beginning of the reset. Yes, I do. Are they going to reset the currency against gold? Are they going to reset it against silver? Is it going to be USD coins? Is it going to be crypto? I'm not absolutely sure, but I know it's going to be asset backed. Why? Because the U.S. has too much debt. That's why. Because countries no longer value the dollar. Because the dollar index is not doing what it did in 2008, 2009. Because something's different now. And as we get further and further into this, we're going to start seeing inflation, price inflation. And I just want you to get ready. Things are going to start getting more expensive. So sitting in our homes and only leaving to get food and necessities is our reality right now. I'm not in any way, shape, or form advertising anybody do anything but comply with what's going on, because it's not. I guess ultimately it's not worth it, and right now it's not the time to be playing around. These fools are not playing. They're talking about respirators. I mean, people are making their careers, their political careers, off of this stuff. People are making money. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and that probably you can sense, but can't really put your finger on it. I know a lot of times when I can sense something, but I can't put my finger on it, it causes me some kind of stress. What kind of stress? It's like not like I'm super stressed out, like but it's like if I'm being affected by something, I would like to know. if we're being affected by something, we would like to know. I think that's natural. I don't think that's out of the question. I don't think that's anything that should be dismissed or ignored. But if you ask me, like, people be like, so what do I do? What am I supposed to do? And I'm going to say, what are you good at? I'm going to say what I always say. What are you good at? What do you like? And what are you passionate about? But ultimately, the entire United States, the entire America, however you look at this, man, public or private, I'm not really talking about that right now. We all understand, but the entire country, what is going to happen is the entire population is going to experience a reduction or drop in the quality of life. It's going to happen quite rapidly in some places, and it's going to be slower in other places. And it's going to be time for us to get real. Credit is not going to be as readily available as it was before. Sure, there'll be grants and programs to help stimulate the economy, but they're instituting a new credit system, the FICO 10, FICO 9. Which one is it now? I got the Social Security Administration that's connecting up with the banks so they can verify your Social Security number right when you walk into the bank. This thing, the public is locking down. It's locking down. I think now is a good time to explore our dependencies on the public. I think now is a good time to explore how we live and what we value. I think now is a good time to question what is necessary in our lives. Those of us who are not able to scale back, those of us who are not able to consciously in our minds let go of things, some things, not everything, but some things, those of us who are going to be rigid in our thinking and our expectations that everything is supposed to be the way it always was, those are the ones of us who are going to have the hardest time. Having expectations that are now unrealistic is going to be the biggest method of disappointment for most of us than anything else. A lot of us are lazy. A lot of us have expectations and that are unrealistic, have a sense of entitlement. They've been keeping us down for this long. They lied to us. They enslaved my family, 400 years. This entitlement mentality, this lack of accountability of what we do and what we don't do. It's not what's up right now. It's not what's up right now. And there's a lot of us that ain't going to make it, fam. A lot of us are going to lose it, snap on the job, get fired from the job, lose the crib. A lot of people are finna fall from grace. A lot of us are about to watch the stars fall. You hear what I'm saying? We're about to witness the stars fall. The things that you looked up to, the institutions that you knew your whole life, this stuff it's the end of the world as we know it. Some things will be familiar, some things will not. And there's nothing to fear, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's just to pay attention, open your eyes, open your ears, pay attention, and adapt. Do you hear what I'm saying? Don't sit there with the poor me. It used to be, I should have, I'm supposed to. Okay. Adapt. We are humans. We adapt. Adapt. You might have to set up a little team, a little family team, a team with your peoples, a team with your homegirls, a team with your boys to get this money now. It's going to be different. You're going to have to open your eyes, open your ears, quit being stubborn, pay attention, and adapt. You know what I'm saying? They about to bail out all the businesses. It's not a bailout, it's loans, but the interest is at 0%. So it's pretty much interest-free loans. They're going to give individuals like 3Gs maybe. If you got a business, if you got an LLC, you can apply for disaster loans with your LLC. You can do it from the state level. You can do it from the federal level. If you listen to the foundation, that's your reward. Pretty much almost guaranteed loan from the government or from the federal government or from your state through the federal government. All because you listen to the foundation, you set up your LLC properly. Or you hit me up and you got a consultation and you set your LLC up properly. You got your EIN. You got your operating agreement. They're giving out money. If you're doing it right, you got the right structure, you're about to get some bread. Now, getting your hands on, a loan, a disaster loan, is very, very different than getting your hands on a regular loan. And just because you got a disaster loan doesn't guarantee or require that your business make it. Business can still go bankrupt after that. I don't know. I guess it depends on how you administer the entity. Hope you heard what I said. But there's opportunity, y'all. There's opportunity right here. Some people are going to sit in the corner and cower and shake and cry and say, why me? Why us? Why my family? Why my daughter? Why my son? Until Jesus take the wheel. And then some people are going to pay attention, keep their eyes and ears open, make moves, and adapt. What have you always wanted to do? You got time. Are you watching YouTube all day if you're at home? And you can't go to work? What are you doing? Are you taking classes online? Or are you on social media, all up in someone else's page, all in their business, looking through their pictures, liking stuff, and then unliking it? Your future completely 100% depends on the choices you make between now and I would say the next 6 to 7. I would say now in the next 6 to 12 months. What you decide to do, how you choose to spend or invest your time for the next 6 to 12 months is going, in my opinion, it's going to determine how you live for the next 10 to 15 years. Hands down. They're tripping over the virus. Most people ain't going to get the virus. And most people who do get the virus ain't even going to know they got it. Is it deadly? Yes. If you got pre-existing conditions, is it something that you need to be concerned about? Yes. Should you be listening to them when they say, keep your distance from people and, cough in your arm and, yes, I think you should. I think wash your hands. But these are things that we always should have been doing. Our parents taught us to cover our mouth when we cough, when we sneeze and stuff, man. Our parents taught us to wash our hands all the time. And our parents told us don't be all up in people's faces. I know your parents told you that because my parents told me that. My dad specifically also told me to mind my business. He always say, get you some business. So get you some business. Get all up in your business. Maybe you might have to delete the social media off your phone. I don't think it's a bad idea. Shit ain't doing nothing for you. Have you made money off social media yet? And if you have, congratulations. It's a business. But are you always proactive in your business while you're on social media? I doubt it. There's classes from MIT on YouTube, microeconomics. Learn the stuff that you ain't never learned. Get to know your family. Get to know your children at home. Get to know them. Tell them to put the device down and get to know them. Participate in some family activities because now we got time. Go to Khan Academy. Khan. Khan. Or, I think it's Khan. Or maybe it's Kahn. KhanAcademy.org, I think. There's free classes on that website for months and years. Learn whatever you want. It's free. And most of the time you're learning from professors at these big schools like Harvard and stuff like that. I'm always investing in my private education, y'all. It's the biggest payoff. It's the biggest return on investment is investing in myself, investing in my knowledge, investing in my emotions, investing in my health, investing in my happiness, investing in my constructive manifestations, and just investing in me. Take this time to invest in your private education. You got money. You ain't broke. You can get into your trustee training. Email me, admin@welcometothefoundation.com. Quit playing. Or keep playing. It's up to you. I've been on High Frequency Radio Network for over 4 years. I've been talking about this. What we're going through right now, I've been talking about this for years. And I'm telling you, please listen to what I'm saying. Because you were told, you heard. Use this time wisely. Invest in your private education. Invest in yourself. Invest in something. Learn it. Jump online. Teach yourself how to code. Teach yourself how to network. Teach yourself how to set up the Wi-Fi. Teach yourself how to fix the bathroom plumbing. Learn something. Learn something practical. Learn something that you can make money off of. People going to be hurting. A lot of people ain't going to be able to afford a plumber. Yeah, that'll be $170,000 for 3 hours. You can be like, I'm not a plumber, but I can fix that for you. Why? How did you? Because I learned, I watched videos and fixed it in my own house. So I know how to do it. And I only charge you, give me like $100 and I'll do it. Networking, they're gonna be people can't afford the Geek Squad and the software dudes to fix come on, man. You can learn how to fix screens on tablets. Apple shut down all of their stores outside of China. I think you can get iPhones, but you got to get them from the carriers, and eventually the carriers are going to be out. It can probably take you maybe an hour, 2 hours on YouTube to learn how to fix these screens, and then maybe $20 to get your hands on the tools to fix screens on iPhones and Android phones. You can make money off that right now. People, most people ain't really tripping on paying the bread to get their screen fixed, not the usual amount. And plus, you can't go to Apple right now and get your screen. There's so many opportunities, y'all. That's what I'm trying to say. The game ain't over. It just started. If you could look at it like that, then you're good. It's not us that's going out of business. It's they businesses that's going out of business. It's not our stock market that's crashing. It's their stock market that's crashing. We've been here. Through the government cheese, and the rice and gravy. We've been here, man. We've been here the whole time. They over there tripping in the stock market. They tripping. I'm not really tripping. Ain't really too much that can happen to me that I ain't really ever been through. I've been through poverty. What you gonna do? I've been through times not knowing where I'm finna sleep at night. I've been through sleeping in my car and the police knocking on the window, waking me up, pretending like he's worried about me, but he really want to run my name and tow my car and stuff to see if I got warrants. We've been in worse situations. Think about it. And got through it, and it was all good. And right now, it's a worldwide pandemic. The schools is giving out food, churches is giving out food. There's food everywhere. There's food everywhere. What we tripping on? Toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Let's be honest, man. That's the first world problem if I've ever seen one. And I'm not saying it's not going to continue from here on, because it's going to continue, man. What's going on? It's going to get worse. At least how they're handling, or how, whatever the situation, the effects, whatever. It's going to get worse. But it's not all bad. And I'm not accepting the offer. Sometimes I go out in the public, go to the grocery store, people be tripping out. They be tripping out next to me. To me, that's an offer. I don't accept that offer to trip out. Y'all trip out by yourself. Get away from me. Back up. Did you hear them say 6 feet? Give me my 6 feet. I'm not looked at all weird nowadays when I'm telling people to back up off me, get out my personal space. I'm actually, you know what? I'm healthy. People are giving me my personal space. There's less traffic. It ain't such a bad thing. I'm really, getting to know people that I, didn't have time to really get to know. Like, yeah, you're cool, and I've known you for years, but I didn't really know that about you, fam. That's pretty dope. Well, that's kind of whack. Don't hit me up no more, investing in time in my family, investing in time in what I want to do. I'm a nerd, so I've been learning a bunch of stuff. That's what I've been doing. But I would suggest that you invest it properly this time that you have, and don't spend it, don't waste it. Invest this time that you have, and hug the people around you. Tell them that you love them. But, get out your head that it's all bad. And I don't think it's this coronavirus, man. I think they're covering this stuff up, man. Look into the corporate debts that were due in 2020 and 21, and determine for yourself. I just put the dots together. Okay. So we got about 45 seconds left in the broadcast. I'll stream a little bit. So you want to call in 424-222-5250. Otherwise, they're going to hang up on you in about 30 seconds. So I don't know. Y'all push one. Tell me what you think. Yeah, obviously, we got to talk about, what's going on. Sure. But I think this is something where I want to hear what y'all think. I got my theories. I've heard people say, it's 5G. As soon as they turn on the 5G, they got sick. I've heard all types of stuff, but I really think it's the money, man. I think it's the debt. I think it's the corporate debt. That's what I think it is. It's really what I think it is. But what do you think it is? Press 1. I'll go to the phone lines, or at least I will try. I feel like Blog Talk has been cool. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like Blog Talk's been cool. Has it been cool? Wasn't super choppy or nothing. But yeah, I mean, I know Atlanta. Wow, I try to say Atlanta and community at the same time. Atlanta is currently under a 14-day lockdown that ends April 7th. I know a lot of people cleaning their house. A lot of people cleaning their house. I went, man, ain't no bleach. Was no bleach at the Kroger. No bleach. But, like I said, take this time to, invest in yourself. I can't see the switchboard, y'all. So I'm just going to end the show. But I appreciate y'all. I really do. Hopefully, if you didn't get anything from this show, I hope that you got at least, At least you got, maybe the insinuation or whatever that, just it's all good. And no, it's not all good, but it's all good. It could, things could be a lot worse, and I know that doesn't help most people, but at the same time, this was coming, y'all. This was coming. This is absolutely coming, and I got a lot more people checking on Sot L because of what's going on right now. Because, you were right. So you were right. I got people who called me Sot. They call me Sot now. Like, they pronounce my name right because, you called it. You said it was coming. You said there was a crash. You said it was a bubble. You were showing the retail apocalypse and how they was trying to blame it on Amazon and all this other stuff, But, yeah, I know a lot of people are like, yo, Sot's legit. It's crazy, man. It's all good. Let me refresh. Let me try one more time to hit the switchboard, y'all. One more time. Okay. There it is. Okay, I see some callers. Oh, dang, look at all y'all. All these callers, man. I would be flattered, but I bet it's just a lot of y'all home from work, man. It's cool, though. I love you. That's a lot of callers, man. This is abnormal. What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? All right, I'm going to take a call. 915-0068. 915-0068. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Demetrius from the A1B. How you doing, Sot?
I'm doing well, fam. How you doing?
Man, I'm maintaining in this time that we have right now. And I appreciate you, clearing the airways with some good foundation for us to stand on,
Yeah, what do you think about that? You think, I know you probably got to look into it a little bit more, but what do you think? Does that make sense about the money, all these debts that was coming due at the end of the year and the end of next year, and it was all this, man, look. What do you think? I'm reaching too far or what?
At the end of the day, brother, Sot, I feel like you had to hit the nail on the head. Because at the end of the day, everybody see the virus. Everybody know that after the first person died in a foreign country or whatever, that was enough for me. You got a death. It's serious. But it's amazing to me that this corona is going on. I got it. And then all this money is changing hands. The gold is, we don't even know what to call it. They arguing on what to call it. Companies is going away, just like you said. I've been, with Sears since my grandfather, man, little kid. You talking about they putting all kind of businesses out of business that I've been shopping at since I was a youngin'. Not me, but my parents. I mean, that's crazy. There's a lot going on, and I got it, corona, hand sanitizer, let's be clean. But economically, man, it's a major shift change. I feel like this is the beginning of the game, and everybody just need to get with the program. Like, at this point, I'm at the principle of, like, putting an email together and sending out to family members, hoping they read it and tune into the show, and let's get this thing structured correctly. I'm trying to spread the word, and that's where I'm at with it. What you think? I mean, I know how you thinking about it, but what you think about what I said?
I think that's a great idea. I think it's time for, man, one of my biggest things is the reunification of the family unit. The bringing back together our family units. Yeah. That's one of my biggest things. And I think, this is a perfect opportunity to, work on reunifying our family units right now. I think it's the perfect opportunity. Yeah. I also think it's a perfect opportunity to quit playing with these fools, to cut off their stuff, to, maybe delete social media off your phone or just quit it, to stop watching the news. These fools is tripping. They're tripping.
Man.
They're absolutely tripping. If you look at the news, yeah, man, they scaring everybody. If you look at the news and you can't recognize it, they ain't scaring people. They scaring people. Like, yo, that's the opposite of, they supposed to be calming people down, fam.
No, they're not.
The president come on. they come on and they calm people down like, okay, we got this under control, blah blah blah. We live in a weird time. They not calming nobody down. They over there. I don't know. It's just I'm done. I'm done with these fools.
I do my study, I'm proud to be a trustee. I review my book. I'm studying my homework that you gave out and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I don't like it when my mom calls because, she watch the news. Older people, not saying they shouldn't watch the news, but they watch the news. And when she called me, she was like, should I worry? How bad should I worry? And I'm like, Mom, okay, I'm not saying don't ignore it, but let's not panic. That's bad on your health. The news
exactly
ailing you, so let's calm down. Let's clean up. You already clean. You be getting on to me, and I ain't even there. I don't even deal with you no more, so you still be on me. So just keep that going. Be wary of where you're going and why you're going there, and we'll ride this thing out. But let's not panic. Is my biggest thing.
Right. Yeah, I don't think panic is necessary. But I think if you don't panic, we can recognize the opportunity. And I think
you said it
opportunity.
best last week. You said it best last week, brother. And when I heard you say that, like that's part of my training back in the day. The first thing you do, don't panic because you gotta assess the situation. And if people assess the situation, man, it's really an open door, in my opinion, for people to get structure right, get their knowledge up, invest in their private education, man. Because I tell you what, that's the best thing I ever could have did in my life.
The trustee training.
That's not public. You didn't have to, show up early and score high on a test to take it. You just got to mean it, be truthful, and be truthful to yourself when it comes to studying and understanding stuff. It's, facts. Thankful. But I ain't going to hog the line, man, because I'm in a perfect position talking to the foundation and Brother Soel, man. But, like one of my brothers say that be on here, another brick in the foundation.
Oh, yeah, Mellow Bay.
Yeah, Mellow be going hard, man. Yeah. But, yeah, that's just a gold brick night right now because, at a time like this, you hitting the nail on the head and ain't nothing slacking. So you keep it pushing, Brother Sot, man. I'm going to let another caller get in so they can, enjoy the fruits of your labor and the things that we got going on at the foundation.
All right, man. Appreciate you, Demetrius, man. I'll talk to you soon, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Enjoy
yourself. Sir. You hold it down. All right,
fam. Peace. Yeah, absolutely. I know a lot of people get in trustee training. They just go private. They go quiet. They don't. So I appreciate you jumping on here and be like, giving your opinion on a trustee training. And it's I think the whole point is just to recognize. If you can look at this as like perfect opportunity to get up out of here. If you lost your job, now's the perfect opportunity to do what you wanted to do the whole time. Think about it. I know people that, oh man, I got to work. And I'm not being dismissive, and some people don't want to hear it. And okay. But if for real, if you're one of those people that's sitting at the crib right now and maybe you didn't lose your job per se, but you like, man, I don't know. You can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do. You have time. No one can tell you you're lazy. What you mean I'm lazy? Coronavirus. Get in your house. No one can tell you that you're not supposed to be doing it. Nobody. This is the perfect time to level up. It's like, Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers, you hit the little box and the mushroom come out, you jump and hit the mushroom, blah, blah. You level up. You get bigger and stuff. I know it's scary and it looks like we about to lose. Oh, I can lose this and I can lose that and da. We scared of losing. What can I lose? What do I not have anymore? Versus what can I gain? What can I come up on right now? How can I use this and turn this into an opportunity? Turn this into a positive. Maybe you wanted to be an activist. Then activate. Maybe you wanted to get into volunteer work. Now is the perfect time to volunteer. Maybe you wanted to change jobs. Man, a lot of these restaurants and, Amazon centers and stuff, they hiring. UPS, they hiring. The post office, they hiring. Amazon, they hiring. There's a lot of spots that are hiring right now. Manufacturing, any type of manufacturing here, they hiring. There's a lot of spots that are open for business and popping, and people just ain't showing up for work because they're scared. Maybe you got a bomb immune system. Maybe you ready for this. Now's your time to shine. I don't know. I don't have all the answers, man. I don't have all the answers. And I'm about to get up out of here because I'm about to go chill with my family. I love y'all. I'm taking some calls. I'll do some more calls next week. But maybe it's time to reevaluate what's important. And maybe now is the perfect time to reorder priorities. You only live once, man. You only live once. We only got one of these joints. Who knows what was before and who knows what's after? But, I suggest that you spend some time with your family, appreciate them, get to know them, play some games, some tic-tac-toe. I don't know. Put your phone down, put your tablet down, interact with your family. Put your phone down, put your tablet down, interact with yourself. Let your thoughts go. Quit distracting yourself. Self-soothing. Oh, I want to go out. I want to go to the bar with my friends because I had a long week at work, or I need a beer, or, a lot of this stuff is self-soothing. We do a lot of things to self-soothe ourselves. I look at that stuff, man. I've been on this earth for a long time. This self-soothing and try something different. Try something different. I've transitioned into multiple different, quote, careers or jobs or whatever many, many times in my life. And I'm sure I'm going to continue to transition when it comes to generating income or whatever. But I'm going to tell you this. You follow your heart. You follow your passions. You'll never be broke. You might be concerned one week where bills are due, but you'll never be broke. And to prioritize, man. I get a bill, a past due notice. I don't be tripping. I don't be stressing. My parents stressed over bills, stressed over getting the power cut off. So we didn't have any heat. We had to open the stove and let the stove burn. They had to boil the water on top of the stove because the air got too dry, and I have asthma, and I would get nosebleeds and stuff like that. Man, he used to trip. My mom used to trip out, slam cupboards, freak out, didn't do shit. Excuse my language, but it didn't do shit. Didn't pay the bill. Every single time. They freaked out, got upset, yelled at one of us. Usually it was me because I was, I was the older brother, man. So I would just jump in the front. Like, nah, you ain't finna yell at my little brothers. Yell at me, nigga. But all that stressing over the bills, lights still got cut off. You over there mad, angry, yelling, drinking your Colt 45, pissed. So maybe that's why I live a little different life, man. I saw all that, Regardless if you stressed or not, you can over hit your head against the wall, whatever. It's still going to be what's going to be, man. Instead of sitting there stressing, hitting my head against the wall, yelling at my children and stuff, I'm just going to take that energy and make something happen, man. Do my dance. And specifically, what I'm describing was an adversarial position or situation that I turned into a positive. We are the illest people at taking some terrible and turning it into something dope. Don't forget that. Don't play yourself. I love y'all. I really do. I've been doing this for over 4 years. There be some Wednesdays, man, I don't feel like, man, look. There be some, man, look, for real. But I do it not because I feel like I'm obligated or I have to. I do it because I want to. I do it because I would feel disappointed. I do it because I feel like I would let y'all down if I don't do the show. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all. Like, straight up, I love y'all. I really do. You be like, so how you love me? You don't even know me. I don't know you. But I know we come from very similar backgrounds, situations, culture. I know we have very similar struggles, pressures, prejudices, and dealings with, the world, potential racism, all these things. Very, very familiar. So, getting up, doing your dance every single day, you deserve to be loved for that. If nobody tells you you're dope, I'm telling you you're dope. You be like, so you just saying that. I'm not just saying that. Some people need to work on getting their self-esteem up. But you're worth it. You're absolutely worth it. You can do whatever you want to do. You just got to believe, begin, and then you'll become whatever you're looking to do. Now is the perfect time. Let the stress just wash away. Do Calgon. I remember them y'all remember them Calgon commercials? Calgon, take me away. Chick would jump in the bathtub. Like, the whole day was just melts away because she's in the bathtub with some Calgon bath salts or something. I don't know. Whatever, man. Marketing. But it is what it is, yo. There's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is you can, change yourself, improve yourself. Self-improvement. Self-improvement. If you can focus on self-improvement every day, you're going to be dope. See, now I feel bad. Okay, one more caller. 929. I'm going to skip down to here. Yep, 929-4056. This looks familiar.
Peace, my brother Saltel. This is Sister Yvette. Kings, queens, communities. We are in the struggle, but we are not there for long. This is a wake-up call, my people. Now, the thing about it is, panic is going to kill some of y'all quicker than anything else. Do not panic. You wake up every day, think sensibly, think logically. Now, some of you have plenty of time to think about what's your next move. Some don't have anything right now. Don't worry. Our ancestors did not bring us through all these struggles to fail us. Now, we have to self-examine as a people. Where do we go from here? Do we keep chasing the wrong things, or we get ourselves in order? Get your classes in order. My brother is very reasonable. He's fair. Do not be disrespectful. If you know everything, you don't need to call him. If you think you got it together, don't even waste his time. See, all those in positions right now, they're going to send you these little stimulus checks. What you going to do with it? Are you going to buy some precious metals? Are you going to invest in your private education? Are you going to set up your businesses now? Because the same things you was doing for other people and making rich, you need to do for yourselves. So kings and queens, all of you communities, especially my sovereign brothers and sisters, see, this transfer of wealth was to shake up certain things. And you know what I'm talking about. See, all of y'all who didn't hear before, with getting your credit in order, getting your business in order, it's here now. See, we not finished with the real things they want to do with us. So check yourselves. Get your cells in order, because the next shakeup is not going to be nice. While you are home, change your diets. Do you understand me? Change your thinking. Change your reasoning and your logics. Now, when you call my brother, I'm not saying that you get on him or tell him he's arrogant, because he's far from it. Because when people are handling you in the supermarkets and the banks, and you need to borrow from them, they're more arrogant than most people we know. Now, we all in a position, we have to humble ourselves. Make sure you humble yourselves. Make sure when you contact my brother at admin, welcome to the foundation, and you speak with Mr. Salt L, a true noble, whether you like his attitude or not, doesn't really matter. Respect him the way he respects you, because he's real. He's not like some folks out here that's smiling and grinning with you and trying to empty your pockets. He works with you. He teaches you. He understands you. He presses you. Because at the end of the day, brothers and sisters, when he's gone, y'all really going to be in trouble. Catch him before he goes. Make sure y'all protect a noble. Make sure you protect your kings and queens. Last but not least, I'm speaking to everybody out here that has a grandchild, grandson, granddaughter, nieces, and nephews. Y'all better rail these teens in, because they coming for our teens. They reckless and they out of order. Check their social media pages. Pull them in. I don't care how grown they think they are. The targets are on their backs. They have been acting reckless in New York. Y'all better check them wherever they at. Chicago, Detroit, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, I don't care. Check these teams, because y'all going to be burying them if y'all don't. Pull these teams in, people. This is our future. This is our generation. These are the ones who's going to carry the torches for the generations to come. My brother, keep the message. Keep our people woke, because some of them are going to get woke on this round. Change your diets, communities. Change your diets, kings and queens. Change your spending habits. Invest in something that's tangible, your private education and precious metals. Peace, my brother. Peace, kings and queens, communities.
Yes, peace. True indeed. Peace. Appreciate it. As far as changing your diet, I 100% agree with the sister. Some of us need to stop eating meat. Some of us need to stop eating all these damn carbs, all these noodles and pastas and bread and stuff. Some of us need to stop eating so much fried foods. You don't want your blood to be acidic. You don't want your body to be acidic. So it's a bad position your body to be in, especially with everything that's going on in this earth right now. These, all the satellites they got in the Van Allen belt. Look, there's just a lot of stuff popping. You want to keep your stuff as clean as possible. You want to drink a lot of water, but you want to make sure that that your water is clean, or as clean as possible. But the sister, she said some real stuff. So, she always does. But eating right is a big thing. A lot of people don't understand. Like, what you eat, it affects your moods every day. You don't even realize. You're like, man, and another thing, people be dehydrated, don't be drinking enough water, man. Be having headaches and backaches and body aches, and because you dehydrated, fam. You ain't got enough moisture in your tendons and in your brain. Your brain sits suspended in fluid in your skull, fam. It's suspended in fluid, man. Over 70% of your body's water. you got to drink water. You got to drink good water, and you got to watch what you're eating. Quit putting all this weird food in your and salt, man, salt. Too much salt. I'm digressing. That's it. This is hopefully it's been an informative show for y'all. I just wanted to give y'all a different perspective when it comes to this coronavirus and what's going on and stuff like that. I think I follow the money. I think it's most when it comes to them, I think it's all about money. You know what I mean? They'll enslave you. They'll enslave your people. They'll come on your shores and cut your head off and take your gold off of your. Look, fam, I think it's always been about money with these fools and power. And, I follow the money, and it looked like the game was up anyways. And this is the perfect way to pop it off and, divert attention. Oh, it wasn't us. We didn't mess up. It was actually the coronavirus. So, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. Either way, right now, I know I'm not wrong when I say now's an amazing opportunity. Don't squander it. Don't squander your opportunity. You'll never get this opportunity. This will never happen again. Most people, future generations, they'll never see it. They'll just read about this, man. You're living in history right now. It's an amazing time to be alive. Pay attention. Open your eyes. Realize what's going on. Take control. And change your life for the better. Invest in your private education. Invest in your public education. Invest in your trade. Invest in your skill. Invest in yourself right now, and invest in your family. Maybe that means trustee training and getting your private estate set up. Maybe that means going online to YouTube or Khan Academy and learning stuff. Maybe that means calling your mom or your dad or your sister or your brother or your son or your daughter or your ex-wife or your ex-husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or your wife or whatever. Maybe it means calling someone and reaching out, making that human connection. Maybe it means putting down the Facebook and putting down the social media and the Snapchat and, the TikTok and, all that. And reading a book and actually sitting there with yourself and your own thoughts and not distracting. You going to go further in to this Babylon, or are you going to use this opportunity to pull yourself out? It's up to you. You make the choice. I'm here to support you whenever you want to do. I love you regardless of what choice you make. But I can only help you with only a certain choice. And if you're looking to make that certain choice, email me, admin@welcometothefoundation.com. Check out the website, welcometothefoundation.com. Specifically, check out the PDF section and check out the education section. And in the meantime, I will catch y'all next week for the foundation. Oh, by the way, they automatically downgrading the quality on YouTube and Netflix. So when you're watching YouTube videos or Netflix, I suggest that you go check your settings and make sure that you're at 1080p or 780p, because they know that a lot of people are on the network and they don't want people on the internet talking about how slow it is, so they're downgrading the quality of these videos, just so you know. Enjoy yourself, Y'all have a good week. Make sure you go to sleep tonight after you say 10 things that you're thankful for. I want to say, shout out to Yusuf L, man. And y'all enjoy yourself. Take care of yourself. I'll catch you next time. Peace to the gods.
High Frequency Radio.